This is Geometry B, Unit 6, Surface Area and Volume, Lesson 6, Surface Areas and Volumes of Spheres. We're getting into three-dimensional circles. One of the first questions that comes up is, how do you draw a sphere? Well, basically the simple answer is draw a circle. You can use your compass to do so. And then draw an ellipse. And what I do is I draw the bottom part of the ellipse solid and the top part of the ellipse dashed. And that shows the hidden part of the equator, so to speak, of the circle, dividing it into two hemispheres. Okay? And if you want to be extra fancy, you can draw a line segment for the radius. Okay? So here's a sphere of radius, what did I draw it as? 1, 2, the radius 4. Let's say it's 4 inches. Okay, and we want to find the volume and the surface area. Okay, I'm not going to go into the derivation of these formulas because that would take a little calculus, a little beyond the scope of this class. But here are your formulas. The formula for the volume of a sphere is 4/3 pi r cubed. The formula for the surface area of a sphere is 4 pi r squared. Now I want you to notice the similarities and difference. They both have pi r. They both have 4. The cube, or the volume, has 2 3's, the third and the cube. And that's because it is volume, and volume is in cubic units. The surface area has no 3's at all, and the 3 that was there becomes a 2 on the r, so it's r squared for square units. Okay, 4 pi r squared surface area, 4/3 pi r cubed volume. Let's go ahead and find the volume of this cube, I want to say cube, this sphere. And the volume is 4/3 pi times 4 to the third power. 4 times 4 is 16. 16 times 4 is 64. So the volume is 4/3 pi times 64. Okay, now if I want to leave this exact, I can do that. I can multiply 64 times 4, which is 240, and 24 is 264. Yeah. 240, and 16 is 256. 256 thirds pi. That would be exact, or an approximate answer would be 256 divided by 3. Pi divided by 3. Let's pull up Desmos here. Okay. 256 pi divided by 3 is 268.1. 268.1 square units. And let's put that down below. 268.1 square or cubic inches. Don't forget the units on volume are always cubed. Okay. All right, and let's do the same now for surface area. The surface area is 4 pi r squared, where the radius is 4. So the surface area is 4 pi times 16. If I need to leave the answer exact, I multiply 16 times 4 and get 64 pi. If I need to get a decimal approximation, I use the pi button on my calculator here. 64 pi is 201.1. 201.1 square inches. So if I had sugar cubes that were all 1 inch on each side, it would take 268.1 of them to fill the sphere. If I had 1 square inch stamps to cover the sphere, it would take 201.1 stamps to cover, or stickers to cover the sphere. Surface area and volume.